Just when you think we're done getting news about Marvel really said he go full mo for you. But we actually got our first in-depth reactions to the movie because Marvel screened it to the public. And either way, me and you know what we got to do. We got to talk about it. Supposedly, they did in fact show a post-credit scene. Now, I've been getting conflicting reports myself because I know people who went to this damn screening and they said there wasn't a post-credit scene. But there have been reports from other people who have attended the screening that said there was a post-credit scene. So either this post-credit scene is legit or it's just fodder made by Kevin Feige, Marvel Studios, and everyone else who made this movie to try to distract people and get them either excited for marketing purposes or just put a fake post-credit scene there so people are like, oh, this is the post-credit scene. And then when they watch the movie, it's not a post-credit scene. Because remember, in Thunderbolts, they filmed an entire post-credit scene on the set of Doomsday for Thunderbolts. Big Schreier did not even film that scene. So they had just barely filmed that maybe a month before the movie even came out. So who knows what they could do. This is probably just one to see what the audience feels from a post-credit scene. Because honestly, this post-credit scene for Fantastic Four First Steps gotta be a banger, bro. It's gotta be like a Thunderbolts post-credit scene where you just get super excited for what comes next. But anyway, just for fun, I'm gonna talk about what this post-credit scene is. Yes, I did read into it. I'm not really gonna buy it, but I'm gonna give you a chance here if you don't want to hear anything. Giving you a chance to click away now because this potentially could be a spoiler. Is the coast clear? Are y'all still here? So the post-credit scene apparently is going to be Reed and Sue taking care of Franklin in his room or whatever. They set Franklin down and out of nowhere, boom, you just see a green light reflecting on Sue and Reed. And then she turns around and there is a cloaked figure holding Franklin. And then you see a CGI Doom mask. You don't see the person's face. You can't see Robert Downey Jr. or anything. It is just a placeholder of Doom holding Franklin Richards in his arm, and that's it. It just cuts to black. Now, this is really interesting for a couple of different reasons, like I said, and why I don't think it's real. First and foremost, this is quite literally the ending of Incredibles when Syndrome takes Jack. No fucking way they just rehashed that. Another thing is, it's a placeholder. Robert Downey Jr. is not actually there. It's not an actual person. That's what makes me feel like this is just to throw us all off and to just get people speculating, because I just don't buy it, bro. Out of nowhere, he's just going to be there. To add on top of that, the test screening that we just had wasn't even a finished product. We got other reports saying that the CGI in the movie was only 25% finished, or at least the CGI in the version they showed this test screening was only 25% finished. But there's also other reports saying that they probably are closer to being done than a lot of people realize. But just for this test screening alone, they only showed the one that wasn't completely finished, just to get a sense for everyone's feelings on how the movie flowed. So that's what makes me feel like this post-credit scene could potentially be real, but also is probably just not even going to be in the movie. I don't know, man. It's interesting, but it's just fun to share. I thought I would speculate here because it's always fun to just talk